Luigi Dallapiccola was a highly influential composer with prominent students in both Europe and the US and a large canon of wonderful music, mostly 12-tone music. In 1953, he composed a set of 7 songs to poems by Goethe, and we'll be talking about the second song, Die Sonne kommt. This short song is based on 2 series forms and their retrogrades, P8 and I10. The vocal line moves forward through P8 and I10. Then the vocal line retraces its steps in retrograde. Notice that the retrograde is strict as to both pitch and rhythm. While the second half of the vocal line is moving backwards through the series forms, the clarinet enters with the same 2 series forms in their original order and with exactly the same pitches and rhythms as the first half of the vocal melody. We can summarize the form of the song like this. Between the voice and clarinet, we have a strict canon at the unison. The clarinet does in the second half exactly what the voice did in the first half. In the second half of the piece, there's a strict retrograde canon. Voice and clarinet play the same notes and rhythms in reverse order. The series embeds 3 types of trichords, and these play an important unifying motivic role in the song. 2 forms of 0-1-6, 2 forms of 0-1-2, and 2 forms of 0-2-5. In the music, while the recurrences of 0-1-2 and 0-2-5 are perfectly apparent, the recurrence of 0-1-6 is made particularly prominent by its position at the end of the 2 6-note phrases. Here's the melody by itself. Because the 2 0-1-6 are related at T5I, they remain invariant in I10, the T5I related series form. Not only are these trichords invariant between the 2 forms, but so are 2 additional dyads, G-sharp A and E-flat D. The invariance is so extensive that the 2 series forms are practically variants of each other. In the music, there is thus constant echo and imitation, both within and between the parts. This is most evident in the second half of the song, where the 2 series forms are heard together. One consequence of this intense invariance is that the same collections that are found within the 2 series forms are also found between them. Let's focus on the hexachords. The first hexachord of P8 is heard melodically many times, including the first 6 notes of the piece, and the same 6 notes are also formed between the parts in 2 places, with the voice and the clarinet each contributing 3 notes. The same thing is true with the other hexachords. We hear them both within and between the parts. The meaning of the poem is richly expressed in these relationships within and between series. The basis of the poem is a paradoxical, enigmatic contact between the sun and the moon. As radically different as they are, they nonetheless find a way to embrace. In Dallapiccola's setting, P8 is associated with the sun. It sets the first line of text, "The sun comes, a shining splendor." I10 is associated with the moon. It sets the second line of text, "The crescent moon embraces it." In the second half of the song, the music enacts the embrace of the two parts, heightening their similarities and joining them in the mutual creation of hexachords they individually possess.